Do 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 do. Oh hey, how are you guys? Haven't heard from you guys in forever. It has been a day and an age, and as you can see, we're picking up exactly right where we left off. Right before I absconded to Japan, the beautiful, beautiful country that it is. Starian, or are you part of the party here? Come join the group. I know you're the only one with full health, so you think you're better than everybody else, but that doesn't matter too much. What we're going to do today is we're going to finish up everything involving the rest of Act 2, which involves the Githyanki hanging out over by the way into the start of Act 3, as well as the Githyanki involving the Emperor. And as always, if you're new to the channel, by all means, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And I do have exciting news for the upcoming horizon. YouTube has tentatively accepted us into their YouTube partnership program. Huge shout out to you guys. Thank you very, very much from the bottom of my heart. So memberships will be and supers will be on the horizon potentially. So keep your eyes out for those if you wanted to support the channel more than just, coming in, hanging out, and having a good time. But enough about that. Let's see if we had all the dialogue with Withers we should pertaining to this area.
Fate spins along as it should. Hast thou need of my services?
I'm surprised to see you. Why are you here?
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold.
God, he's vague. He's just like Gandalf, who seemed to know a lot about the Dead Three.
Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as one, and as three. The alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder.
Yeah, I mean, God-on-God warfare is not definitely out of the equation here. But I do want to know something about him. You know of these urges of mine. What can you tell me?
Nothing thou dost not already know.
You sometimes are useless, but I get that. Alright, everybody, as we're basically dead, we have no short rests. Let's go to camp. Let's go grab a quick long rest here, and we'll make sure to keep Lizelle and Gale in the party moving through this next portion of things, which means Astarion will be staying as well, just so we're good. Hopefully the Shadowheart romance scene doesn't trigger, because otherwise that'll have to immediately go off stream, as that's not something I want to have happen. And after this, because she's standing too close to the chest, she's still influenced by the Susur magic. Well, Susur anti-magic, I should say. I was like, what are you doing on there? Alright. Let's grab a auto-select. Good here, good there. Everything's back. Take that full rest. Okay, good. A standard rest. Nothing to do with Shadow. She's not trying to trigger her romance scene early, which is fantastic. I mean, trust me, it's a beautiful romance scene, but we're not looking for that right now. Hello, puppy. Hello. How we doing?
Dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth.
Give that here. Thank you, Scratch. Appreciate you.
He gives
What do I
in
get?
and surrenders his find to you.
Salami? That's very nice of him. Thank you.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
The true hero of Baldur's Gate. Scratch. Alright, cool. Enough of that. Let's go hit the road and take on some Githyanki, because they're our next primary focus, as they are blocking our way out of Moonrise Towers. Those sons of guns. Astarion, Lizelle, Gale. What level are we? We are looking at level 9. We're decently close to 10, so might push a little bit to try and get that all the way up, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I still have some good items I have looted from Ketheric. These are just going to go back to camp. Lizelle, continue to carry the money so I'm not over encumbered. Let's go. Don't want to spend the whole day in inventory management. This stream will go as long as I have energy to give, as just got back from Japan. The time change is kicking me right in the shins. I am basically in a bad state, in a bad way, but it was a beautiful time. Had so much fun. Missed y'all, of course, but had a good time there. Happy to be back making some content. Oh. Hello, Dream Visitor.
Thanks to you.
Obviously. Technically it was Gale back there, though.
But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I already have allies.
You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
Will there be anyone left when we arrive in the city?
Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. There are always those who will fight. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Sounds good. All right. Come on, everybody. Enough
The
of
road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
I was like, your character is an idiot. He has no idea what's going on. Also, inherently knows which way to go.
Remain on our guard.
Yeah, because I went the dark route, went full Dark Urge, embraced the evil within. So, we definitely skimped on some content, because if you're good, there is more content, truth be told. I do prefer the Dark Urge run and their style of content, but I also don't go out of my way to ensure everybody and everything is no longer with us. Because if I'm following the map correctly, yes. The stash I'm looking for
The road to Baldur's Gate is up ahead.
is up this way.
Turn back once we start down that road.
But we need to approach with caution. So I know there should be some shadows up this way.
Blacket's warriors are upon us.
We are upon them, truth be told. Because over there is the shadows. You can see them. There's a little red area coming forward. They will be a little finishing touch, depending upon how this fight goes. Because we should be able to sneak up on everybody fairly well. We'll have Lizelle start. And make sure, yep. Equip it and unequip it, so I am the lead. They should be all right up here. Ta-da! Hello, everybody. You are a problem. So she is a whole issue. Charai Sakan. Not a lot of health, though, thank goodness. Same for you. So let's make sure we take full advantage of what we can. Let's get this battle started. Everybody is surprised. Good to go. Split up the party. Astarion. And we're gonna, of course, use our luck of the Far Realms on this. Make sure. Ooh, that critical hit was just beautiful. Use another sneak attack. Okay, Astarion picked up right where he left off before vacation. Dread Ambusher from ranged. He's feeling some kind of way about things. Again. And there's a... Oh, my goodness. Yeah. She's almost down in one turn. Like, I knew my party is doing okay, but based upon the last recording, you would think that things would be in a lot more of a dire position than anything else. Go here. She's done. And then Gale, I'm gonna need you to do crowd control, which is going to be rather important, rather important. So I'm going to keep you in a nice range from everybody else. Everything is good on your end. We will use this level 5 spell called Cloud Kill. Very good, very good.
Time to strike.
I'm just going to go ahead and Arachneer Bracers, Mage Hand bonus action plus telekinesis. Psionic Ward Armor. Item text wears Gith, resistance to psychic damage, plus the resistance to saving throws as Knights. Thanks for the Royal Orders as well. They are surprised, so they don't have the ready to parry. So that's pretty nice. And of course, almost strike. Nope. Good try though. I ain't mad at it. There we go. And good stuff. I'm fine with that. Astarion, back it up. Because you've already done exceptional. Especially with the Chirai already done. She never even got off her legendary action. It's beautiful. I don't want to get close range, so we'll just stay here. Nope, nope. Yep, right there. Block off Astarion. And Gale, just back it up just a bit. Because they're surprised, so we'll be good. Yeah, 'cause they're just taking automatic damage from the Cloud Kill. That's pretty good. Happy with that for sure. Oof, good stuff. Good stuff again. I do think that's a little weird that there's not, like, the area thing in which to shove. Because, like, it should have been able to push him all the way down, so he could have joined everybody else. He's ready to parry. This is the closest individual to me. So let's go here. Nice little 15. And we're actually going to double down Hunger of Hadar. That doubled with Cloud Kill is just a really, really bad time for a lot of people. So let's back it up behind Astarion so they're not focusing on me. And these aren't concentration. So let's just go lay into this individual. Nice work, Gale. Try and get away from Lizelle, probably. Oh, okay, wow. I do not like that. Well done. Well done on their part. What did I expect from Honor Mode? Go for the charm. Ow, ow, ow. Really good damage on their part. Then the rallying to reheal. And the fact that I lost the Hunger of Hadar plus Cloud Kill means things are really bad. Is they're right in Gale's face now. Counterspell. Yeah, shush. Can't do that. No thanks. If I can keep you away and keep sub-distance, things will be fine. And Lysel said, I don't need your rallying. Thanks for nothing. Send those all to camp. Try and take out the last raider. Of course, Lysel happily obliges. And we'll just let her heal real quick.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Because we have a warrior here, and we have a warrior who is way too much of a problem. They're going to parry it, but we're going for it anyway. I lose literally nothing by doing that. Let's take a bite in. I heal, and now you have issues on some other stuff. Good hit.
Catch my breath.
There we go. Nice push. And try and pommel strike this individual. I got rid of your parry.
Always be a gentleman.
And now Gale has some space. Go for the takedown. 1 HP. Because why not? And we'll drop a healing potion to be sure. Stand behind Astarion, as that's our best bet. I'd be happy to, Astarion, but you might not make it through this turn, truth be told. Yep. Well, Astarion's sleeping. I'll have to pick up his items. Nice. Ooh, a 33 on the rebuke. Not bad. You're gonna parry. You're gonna parry as well. Let's start here. It'd be nice if you hit Lysel. Like, I'm not gonna front about that.
Blood comes easy these days.
My attacks aren't gonna do much. So if I have any scrolls, this would be the time to get split item. Whoop. The one item here. There you go. Path is of course interrupted. That's better. Much better. Get him up. There you go, buddy. Can't say I didn't do nothing for you. And just to save ourselves. Hello.
There's blood in the air.
And then for our boy Astarion. Try and get rid of the ready parry. Cool, I got my items back. And I have some space. Gale. Drop this individual. Good stuff.
Good move.
Yeah, because now he's going to fight the Slayer and Lysel, which is exactly what I want you to do. Focus on my tanks.
Shall we dance?
The Quan have alerted us to the hunter.
Dismiss the form. Boop. Good stuff. Good show, everybody. Things definitely didn't go as I would like. We did have a character go down, but other than that, not bad. It's definitely not bad considering, you know, I have been on vacation, haven't gamed or anything of the sort in a good long while now. So, let's go ahead and... Okay, what are we doing here? There. Make our way down. Looted. Everyone is checking out. Join up. And Lizelle has a discussion she wants to have.
It is as we knew. Our people have turned their blades against us. They will emerge from the shadows and descend from the skies, and we will grant them their only just fate. Death.
Her covered in blood saying that is pretty BA.
Lovely little pick me up.
And then as we only have one more fight that I can remember in this area, we're just going to take both short rests. Down in here is some blush caps, so if you're struggling for supplies and wanted to ensure that you were properly supplied going into the next area, that's a way to do it. Is there anything in here? Veterinary log. A lot of animals they sent on over to the House of Healing. We know how that went. AKA, not well. I really had a happy-go-lucky time with that.
Justicius, who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorm.
And now Ketheric Thorm has fallen to me. You can add the light for a bit. There is a fight up this way. So that's what we're going to go ahead to do. It's a reasonably difficult fight. It's nothing I would say is impossible. So let's sneak our way around. Take full stock and full inventory of the area. Because that's what's best for us and us at the party. There were individuals who were harmed, more or less, by Ketheric and his army, but even despite that, not really particularly fond of us. So let's just do this first to start. There we go. Thank you, whoever messed that up. And otherwise I would have had the advantage, and I needed that. As always, split up the party. The shadow is going to be our biggest issue here, the wraiths. Nice work. Saurian is just going absolutely wild. I didn't equip any of his other items back though, so that's a bit of a problem. I'll have to deal with that in a moment. One down. Scoot it forward. And the other one is sitting right here. But this is just a regular shadow. Lizelle, of course, you're going to lead from the front. Because why wouldn't you? He's just looking the wrong way. Surprise! And then Gale. Well, you're not in battle. Let's do this. Ah. Arcane Recovery put him in a battle. Another Cloud kill. That's a great combo with everything else that's going on. Keep him way in the back. Way in the back.
I won't give in.
Hunger Pedar is active. Push you back.
Time to strike.
Lizelle, you can start using some archery on some of these individuals. You just need to make sure everyone stays where they need to be. There we go. There is one more shadow in there. But it's only a 31. It's fine. The other two took significant damage.
These boots have seen everything.
So that's fantastic. Try and take off this half-orc. Down he goes. Starion scoots it forward. Take a shot. Beautiful. And Astarion drops him. Gale, I don't think you're close enough from there. So yeah, you're gonna have to bring it in there, champ. And that's not gonna be enough. Yep. So you're basically done. There we go. Yeah, swing and a miss. Not bad. We got an 8. All good. He's in here somewhere. And since they want to potentially surprise me, try this.
Ready and willing.
Good job, everybody. Nice, quick, and easy fight.
Mind never quiet.
I'm definitely not done with the area, just gonna keep on looking through. Send it to Lizelle. Everything else, back to camp. Back to camp. Here we go. Away it goes. Good stuff. Jolly good show. Lizelle. With the Githyanki already out of the way, now we're basically just tidying up loose ends out here in the Shadowfell. Just making sure we don't miss anything. Because originally you'd be able to come up here and look out over that ledge there, and you could see the encampment where the army of the Absolute was just kind of hanging out. I'm just trying to complete the map, make sure we don't miss any dirt mounds, any pieces of potential treasure, some loot, before we head into Act 3 and start really figuring out who this Emperor is and why they've taken such a keen interest. Yeah, because the army was supposed to be basically where all those dead trees are on the horizon where it's gray, but they've already moved out to go assault Baldur's Gate and kind of put their claim on it, so to speak. But if you play the game, you know how that goes, and it's more or less, with that, especially without Ketheric, not going to be nearly as successful. He is a very important person. The short sword of stealth. Advantage on stealth checks. Now, Starion, you're going to hold on to that. It is curious, though, that the person who had advantage on stealth is no longer alive. The Watcher's Shield. Advantage on perception checks. Interesting. So if you're in an area where you're definitely going to need that, right up here in the House of Healing area, good little item to get. You won't be spotted by anything other than those shadows that we saw earlier, and well, you saw that the prey easily handled. The Githyanki provided significantly more resistance of a sort than they did. And that part is always interesting to see. And then for those curious, if you follow this route here, the morgue got another way in right here. And there is a bunch of traps and a couple battles down here, so I'll probably take a look just to make sure we have things correctly. Gotta switch. Boop. Hello. Secret room. Starion, you're gonna go in by yourself. I've only been through this area once before, so I wanted to make sure I was seeing and remembering things correctly. Play the cautious route, because I don't know if they changed anything between honor mode and tactician. What gloves are we working with over here, my guy? Advantage on sleight of hand. That is exactly what I want you to have. You can see there's a lot of individuals who didn't make it. A fresh red apple, though, next to them, so that's curious. I'll pick up the backpack as well. And then we have a wooden chest with a strange tendril amulet. Ivar's black tendrils is attached to it, so that's cool. And then we have Furzer's Ring of Trading. Deception +1. So if you're a rogue, be sure not to miss it. You got anything good in these crates, or we just close it up? I'll close, baby. Nothing to see here. And then there's a notice. A reminder, sisters, do not forget that patients passing through these hallowed halls must needs be stripped of such frivolous items such as jewelry, timepieces, and extraneous gold amounts. These burdens can be safely stored in the vault behind the hidden wall, that they not confuse matters between ourselves and Ketheric's justiciars. We'd like to avoid misunderstandings as possible. Which totally makes sense. You definitely don't want to have a lot of issues there. But you can see there's plenty of individuals who had a rather unfortunate end, either pertaining to themselves or otherwise, from their run-ins with the individual, the good doctor, that we took out a couple episodes ago. And by all means, go ahead and check out the playlist. It's a good nighttime thing just to leave on in the background, just kind of enjoy. Volume's pretty standard and the same throughout, so you're not having to worry about too much, so it makes for excellent background noise, whether you be studying or just trying to catch some sleep and just need something on with it's a bit soothing in the background. Here. And from here you can see the area is trapped, poisoned, if you will. And the poison cloud is everywhere. If I could properly see, there are some storm drains along the way. These zombies are trying to lay in wait to, like, surprise you. And there's quite a few of them. So be sure to err on the side of caution, because, like, see, there's a vent all the way over here. There's a couple extra rooms with decent loot. And if you go back through here, here's that pit where we had our fight. Oh. Okay, there we go. The game brought me all the way back, thank goodness. There's a pit that was there and available for things. Knife of the Intermountain King. Should definitely be one of the here. That's first, and that's second. Because this one does 1 to 8 piercing damage to targets that still have all their hit points, and since Astarion tends to lead off, I would say it's probably a good idea. And his build is definitely for maxing out all the damage to be dealt. Now let's start here with these zombies. No, he's dead. Up, 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 up. Come here. Good, there we go. I wanted you guys to come this way, so this is beautiful. Not melee. I chose the wrong one. Range. There we go. And then we have advantage on you guys. So, of course, take one of those. Oh yeah, he's already undead. What am I trying to do here? Good work, Astarion. I do not have Hunger of Hadar, so that's going to complicate the battle. But that's not the end of the thing. He's immune to being poisoned. So Gale, being able to do Cloud Kill, would be only useful in one sense as opposed to anything else. not be able to do too much. Try the Cloud of Daggers here, though.
Victory awaits.
I need to provide them someone to come after. So put her right down the middle. And try and take out the weak one. Now I feel really bad about that short rest. I think that was a mistake on my part. Alright, come on everybody. Sprint to your way here. Come dash and join the fun. He was the one I was most worried about. So that's good. You're not gonna amount to anything. I'm just here for the experience and the loot. Good little dash as well. The last individual, not much HP. He accidentally ended it all himself. Scoot it back. What if I have the high ground? That change anything? No, alright. Good work. And then because they're zombies, they come back automatically. So there's that. They're both done.
Breathe deep and move. Gone with the weave. With haste.
And then Gale, since he has everything working wonders. Gotcha. Big damage. Good job, Gale. Back it up, because your concentration is imperative. Nice hit, and one more. A critical hit, no less. He's just got a regular bottle on him. Everyone else will come and say hello to me throughout the morgue. Yeah. So we're getting about 20 damage per them walking through. It's plenty. That one's just stuck in the center of everything. Saurian with his advantage, because he took somebody out. Very good. And drops him.
Come on, can't stay idle.
You're a little close, my guy. Pushes him back.
These mortals be.
Gale. 1, 2, 3. Just because they're gonna regen and come back. Yep, good. I took him out. That worked. Back you up.
Swift and lethal.
And then Lysel. Proud champion of the Githyanki. Start picking them off. Yeah, 16, that's fantastic. I'm good with that. And he's gonna go look for a Starion. Isn't that nice of him? And down they go.
You have my attention.
We're back like we never left.
Can't give up now.
Just 3 gold. Can't imagine they have much, if anything. I don't know what possessed them to come back, though, so that's the thing I'm curious about.
Keep your distance down.
Now, let's see if I can do something about these traps.
There better be a soft bedroll in my near future.
Yeah, cool. Nothing. I'd have to go into turn-based mode and then find my first area of interest.
Well, hello. The dust has been disturbed here. Someone's been using this door.
Yep, now he's got the issue on him. Will I be able to get the loot? I don't see. Let me look for the first event right here. Oh, it's right here. I'm stupid. that'll be the first area to get it out. The other one is a bit further. If I was to dash... Well, I didn't hit turn-based mode, so ignore that. There we go. Turn-based mode. Vent. Can't reach destination. Oh, but you can. Apparently you can't. Never mind. We'll just have to brake for it manually. Vent. Disarm it. There's part 1. Handled. Let him heal up. Be good to go. As now we're going to navigate our way to the next one. The second vent. This one's gonna suck. Disarm. There we go. It's a good start. And a whole new room. Brand new place we've never seen. Anything good? Anything worthwhile? No? Okay. Mostly garbage. And then Olam's journal. I stood calm as Ketherick uttered his final curse and then withered. As my fellow harpers dragged his putrid corpse from the battlefield, I allowed myself to feel relief, even solace. A wrong had been righted, an evil thwarted. Victory had come, but I had yet to know its true cost. The darkness shrouded the land like a vast cloak. It began as a chill, as if the claw of winter had gripped us. Within hours, every breath was a dagger piercing my throat. I hungered for air like a wolf hungers for meat. Yet I could still get my fill, thanks to my armor. Would that the men and women of Wraithwind had been so well equipped. One by one they fell, only to rise as a shadow of themselves, intent on extinguishing all light and all life. The shadows hang less heavy in this place. It still takes some effort to fill my lungs, but better to expend effort than to unite with darkness. My traps should keep me safe, or at least safe enough. Then we skip ahead to day 5. The shadows ebb and wane, and torch flame is sometimes enough to burn them away, but no light can dispel the deepest of them. I called my familiar Corvin to my side, but he could scarcely take wing. Tomorrow I search, and not just for food and drink. I might find a scroll, or an artifact, or an arcane focus that can ward off this curse. Perhaps I might even find another survivor. Day 18, so we've almost skipped about 2 weeks. It's particular loneliness in these shadows. Corvin shows great affection when I call him, even as he suffers. Those few minutes are at least some comfort for us both. It is remarkably still in here, and even stiller out there. I found a few scrolls and books near the House of Healing, as well as some scattered artifacts, but they hold nothing for me. The only answers call out from within the house itself, where I dare not enter. I hear the moans of the anguished, the shouts of the cruel. There are those who make their home in the shadows, but I'm no less alone for them. And then day 26. I called on Corvin yet again, but I cannot bear his torment, nor can I bear my own. Gray has almost turned to black, and the air might as well be molasses or tar, so hard as it is to choke down. All things should walk free of fear, I was taught. Oh, if only I were granted such a fine fate. And a little bit of inspiration for good old Gaily boy. And we have this lovely chest here, which is a heavy chest, which is beautiful. Send that back to camp. Lysel, you can hold the coin, but I need to make sure that I have the right gloves on, because I didn't have my extra dice roll, and that was interesting. There we go. So I need that advantage on sleight of hand checks. The Bited Time for those who are doing monks. The wearer gains arcane charge when they are hit by a melee attack, or for your mages. So Gale, you can hold on to that if you'd be so kind. This is too heavy for Astarion to pick up, so let's not bother with it. Iron Torch. Let's go ahead and see immediately out. They wanted nothing to do with it. Our Harper friend fought till the end, but he could not ultimately survive. Ouch. Got an antidote. I'll just, take the damage and move on. Where is the other vent? Right there. Beautiful. It's gonna hurt. Ouch. Ouch. Ease me, pardon me. Just out here disarming things. Oh, dang. Try again for sure. I'm not using inspiration. Rolled a nat 20. Beautiful. Astarion's work never ends. And then let's take a look through the door here, shall we? Ah. Boop.
I can't unlock it from here, but there must be a switch or a button somewhere.
Looks like there is a lever. Pull the lever, crunk. Ah, the button's on the other side. Interesting. But then we'll... Dang it. Astarion's just having a really bad time being poisoned. There's the last vent. Just run into it, might as well. And I love how this time it gave me the 2 dice as opposed to the other ones. Very curious. But that is all of them. So we have effectively worked our way through here. Ah, they have a pelvis just lying around. That's interesting. Is there another one up here? Nope, there's not another one up here. That's just residual from the area. Not much we can do about that. And we're in. The laboratory spare key, or the key to the laboratory.
That's curious.
Hello. And that should have opened the door, if I'm not mistaken. Carbassen's poison, which is very, very good. Syringes you can go ahead and trade away. Let's take a look at the surgeon's research note. This is the doctor's notes. I discovered all too late that I was making things much harder on myself than necessary. There was no need for such complex chemical experimentation. No, foolish me! I ought to have turned to that which has already been perfected by nature. Fortunately, my research led me to the carapace of the carrion crawler, which contains a paralytic agent so powerful I must be quite cautious not to breathe it in during the refinement process, lest I fall asleep at my workbench. Gale, I'm just giving you all the inspiration. And we have something about the tissue and organ register, which is just talking about how everyone is going through some heinous things. The list goes on. The final entry includes an extensive note inked in a flowing script. Ketherick promised the finest of specimens, yet Balthazar provides naught but dregs for my research. A spleen here, a finger there, an intact head if I'm lucky. That bloody necromancer has kept the finest cadavers for himself. I will talk to my nephew. Whether he listens is another matter. So this is the confirmation that we're all looking for, that the doctor...
Is that blood on the shelves? Probably cold and congealed. Oof.
Is the uncle of one Ketherick Thorm. And that he was promised some good rations, or, his equivalent version of it for others, so he could work on his experiments. However, Balthazar thwarted him, which is probably a good thing, because we were one such plaything that could have been used by Balthazar, but was eventually, sent back over to the Illithid ship, which is where, everything went haywire, and we were able to eventually be able to be moved. Ouch. Okay. We have the Eversight ring. Blind immunity. The wearer cannot be blinded. That's beautiful. It's an amazing item. Should have picked it up before anything. And then potion of heal strength, superior healing, greater healing, And let's take a look, because we just have a bunch of wooden shelves and stuff of just coagulated blood, and it's disgusting. Let's take a look at the blood bank log. Addendum the first. It's no longer necessary to log names. Race or creature type is sufficient. Addendum the second. You use either the term donor or vessel when describing a source of extraction. Victim is an ugly, inaccurate word, and it just lists basically the rest of his victims from there.
Quite the list of characters, but hardly my taste.
So there's nothing really worthwhile here, but we failed a perception check. So we're going to have the rest of the party join up. Are they coming? There we are. They are coming. As best as they can. I need them over here, because the perception check happened in this little corner here. Gale being the first. Everyone failed the perception check. I don't love that for me, but, you know, what happens, happens. You can't re-roll the dice of fate, as it were. And this door should be open now. There it is. We just needed both. And voila, we are here. We are on the other side, where we had our original fight, where they just kind of eat the bodies over, and we fought the jellies down there. Pretty cool visage here, I will say. There is what appears to be a hand just hanging out. That's gross. Don't want to look at that. Well, that should be everybody, and that should be everything. So let's head out of here, as I can't imagine there's going to be too much else that will bear fruit. That will be enjoyable for everybody else. Everyone else is kind of jumping their way through. I'm fine with whatever they deem necessary. Make sure everyone made it out. We're good. And now we're going to be ready for one of the most insane portions of Baldur's Gate 3, as we're about to take on some more of the Githyanki here in a moment. But first things first, let's go ahead and use this secret area here. Would you set a bear trap on your pinky for 50? Absolutely not. Seems a bit of a stretch, my friend. Seems a bit of a stretch. Happy to have you back. I miss my dad. He's sending you the requested ingredients as per your letter. Please send me samples. This was everything pertaining to there. So, be able to see what we have going on. As now with our alchemy, we have unlocked a couple new things, which we do our extract. Look at all these rare ingredients. Elixir of Resistance, Universal. Nah, changes nothing. I've done a lot of insane things in my time, but not for money like that. No. Never anything like that. But we also now have Thisbald's Brewed Up Belly Glummer, which is something truly vile, but makes for a great coating for potential fights. So, we'll see how things play out. Just a regular door. Yep, that door means nothing to me.
How many died today?
Take over as the main character, and let's hit the fast travel waypoint.
Perhaps we could have lifted it had we tried.
We could have tried to lift the Shadow Curse, but alas, we cannot. We ended Halsin back in Act 1, so there was no going back anyway. It didn't matter. It was all for naught. Let's go say hello to overlooking Baldur's Gate. Finally, Act 3. In honor mode. We made it, folks. All of the shenanigans, all the me yelling at Gale.
The path ahead clear. You should be elated. The sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow.
One moment, folks.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the Prism Bearers to kill Ketherick. They'll be
Like a
traveling to the city.
champion.
Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
My prodigal bloodkin is among them.
They live.
Barely. I made mince of their ugly mind matter. And if they dare return, I will strip out their offal.
I bet she would try. You psycho. Gortash seems pretty relieved to see us alive and well, and genuinely I'm in his camp on that one. Oh, look at that. Everything's buffering in slowly and beautifully. Good on us. Astarion tending his Make-A-Wish fire. Maybe you want to work on actually lighting it. Could help. Just use the torch from over there, and a little bundle of sticks should go up.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in
We made it!
silence.
And then watch me get down by the Gith on the way there. Crap. Good on us. Oop. Oh, shit. Astarion wants to talk to me. I wonder about what? Let me secure the wine. Because apparently we're all decided, let's go to a rooftop and have some drinks. And then, like, just not ensure we get down safely. Because that doesn't seem ideal. Just gonna put that out there. Alley-oop. Down we go. Nothing here to worry about. This campsite is interesting. It does have some loot. I'm not going to say a lot, but some. Because I don't expect you to spend a lot of time here. I'm just going to go grab some food supplies here in a moment, but see what's up with Shadow. Hello.
Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your voice.
I want to talk about a relationship. Let me ask how she's faring.
Thriving. Lady Shah's foes continue to fall, and she continues to honor me. But she wants me all to herself. What we share may be difficult to maintain.
I see how it is. I'm not going to tell her about my Slayer form. She will either figure it out or she won't. These bushes, for those who are looking for camp supplies. It's 1 camp supply per, so it's like you get 6 per bush. That's something. The basket of cabbages, of course, take that, because a cabbage is 10 camp supplies, if my memory serves me correctly. So be sure to loot these bushes on your way into the main city, because otherwise you're just leaving stuff behind that really doesn't need to be left behind. But also with the amount of fires we have going, it's got to be a problem. Hello, Minthara. I don't know what you're looking at. What are you up to?
You wish to consult me?
You must be glad Ketherick is gone.
I take no pleasure in his passing. Whatever faults he may have had, Ketherick was a great leader.
Any greatness he once had faded long ago. The man we killed was a bitter old fossil.
Life was crueler to him than death. It is no great wonder that he found his strength in Merkel. I believe he was an honorable man, but the gods used him as their plaything. First Shah and her sister, then the 3 behind the Absolute. I sympathize.
Do you think he could have been redeemed?
A meaningless question. If he had killed us and conquered the Sword Coast, I would envy him. As it is, he lost, and I pity him.
Okay.
But I will never forgive him for handing me to Orin. For that, I hope Merkel hollows out his bones and lets them be dust.
Okay. Good talk. Maybe circle back to that sometime around the word never. Ooh, some bread, hello. Let's get this bread. Gale, I'm gonna take your mugwort. You don't need it. Thanks. Anything to discuss?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
You need to stay in my party. Because I don't know when danger's going to strike next. Astarion.
The gate is closed, as is Cazador.
You should be nervous.
And his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks.
It sounds as if you envy him.
Of course I envy him. Why wouldn't I? The problem with what Cazador has done is that he did it to me. If the time comes and I can stay 1 move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor.
So you take that power from him, the others bound to the ritual?
What's a handful of the wretch's servants? If they're anything like me when I was enslaved, they're all but begging for death anyway. After 200 years of shit, pure shit!
Easy.
I think I deserve something better.
Damn right.
We'll be glorious, both you and I. You'll have your day too. Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door.
I'll
If we
waltz
track
by,
down
please,
our
thanks.
comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finally positioned for yours truly to ascend.
I do feel a little bad about what's going to happen with that. I'm with you all the way.
My, you sweetheart. Then there isn't a moment to waste. If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless
That was out of sync.
Cazadors change their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
I feel bad about what I'm going to do with Astarion, just in the sense that I can't complete his quest live as his quest, no matter if you have the nudity filter on/off to block it. Whenever you do the rite of profane ascension, it always circles over the characters, and they are always not wearing enough for me to feel safe putting it on YouTube's platform, as the last thing I'm going to do is endanger what they have going on for something, you know, that simple. So Astarion's quest may likely even just be ignored. Like, we may go ahead and handle the Gur outside Baldur's Gate. But as far as anything else, that could be it. Which I feel bad because he deserves to have the ability to decide, hey, I want to do this thing, or no, I don't want to, you know, go the way of the profane ascension. So that part's a bit unfortunate. He has easily been team MVP, so I can't fault him for any of this. Let's go talk to Lizelle, and then we'll go to sleep, say hello to the Githyanki, and see where things go from there.
I'm listening.
That's a surprisingly new tune of voice. I do have that egg, don't I? Like, it's in my wear supplies? Like, where is that? Have I found where I keep my supplies here at camp? Because, I definitely shouldn't lose that egg, as that's kind of important to the Githyanki people. Which, you know, hey, I'm Gith, she's Gith, we're Gith. Everyone's doing the best they can with the situation that they have. Nothing of importance here, no chest as well. I guess I'll just have to worry about that another time. Also, be sure to take in the view that they provided for us of Baldur's Gate. Makes her a beautiful screenshot. Music finally decided, hey, you're somewhere I can play? Crazy. Yeah, we'll worry about the egg in a moment. I have more pressing matters for the time being. I don't see the chest anywhere, so it's probably in plain sight and I just missed it. Let's go to bed.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. And what then? You are prone to impulses as uncontrollable as the gods themselves. You even have a say in what you do.
Oh, the dark urge. Just tossing and turning constantly.
Liberate the true souls from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
Yeah, I do have the Gith Yankee option, that's nice. And then I will obviously choose option 1. I will reap a savage fate on this world, unlike any that has ever been seen.
Your blood swims hot at the very prospect. You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep.
And get interrupted.
But sleep is not for you.
Like, pardon? It's like, try and grab the prism, like, come back here, hello, sir. Madam, Emperor. And then accidentally, boom. Oh boy, hello.
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
What we need to do is just get all the way over there. So, let's go ahead and run here. Misty step.
Something different.
Hello. Okay, acknowledge that the portal's there. Thank you. And boom. First phase of the fight, just completely ignored, completely skipped. That's all you gotta do. Nothing crazy.
That orb's about to explode. I speak from some experience.
Gale? See how cool the Gith really are in their natural elements. Some of these flips seem a bit extraneous though, so if you guys want to do parkour, like, post it on YouTube. You feel like so BA being the one whose punch punctures that shield though. Not even gonna front about that. Ta-da!
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Everyone jump over right here. Because they are gonna just fight their way through. Oop. Alley-oop. Lysel, I want you to come say hello directly to him. Hello. Boop. Everyone else, stay the high ground route. If you didn't know, you can't just jump over here on the high ground and just, you know, do things this way. Sneak attack, range. Not yet. Only got a 6. Dang. Astarian, we're slipping. Again, you went like crazy in the last time. It was an 18. Nope. Wow, you actually missed. A little shocked by that. Take a shot at Ember here. Oof. Not good. Oh, good try. I don't know what she's trying to do over there. She just wants this little reprieve. Everyone else is just... Yeah, there you go. Hello? What's up? Down you go. Let's say hi. Pressure's on. You're gonna be threatened.
Death is but a word away.
Gale is locked and loaded. Can't find a route to her, though. That's the problem. There we go. Ooh, good critical hit, Gale. Well done. And now she has distinct disadvantages on her. Oh. Nice. Go, my minions, to war and glory. I have the high ground. It's over, Bananakin. I am the high ground. No. No.
It's not over. Come to the skull. Hurry. I can't hold them back alone.
Be nice if, like, they kind of, like, all came with me. But they don't. Not gonna miss that. I think the caustic bulb. And the rest of the battle doesn't really change too much. Just take your time looting. The game will just keep, like, nudging you along. Doesn't really change things a lot. You can also see that there were other Githyanki who have managed to fall.
Now.
I will get there when I get there. I will turn this car around. I am a little perturbed that I didn't, like, get to be able to level up from that fight, because, like, look how close we are. Oh, 1200. Oh, they're just yelling, is Githyanki trouble. And it's like, the reason our party should be a little on edge about this, it's just the sheer fact that we have the brains only show up when you have Geek nearby. Give me that. Chasm Creeper, Chasm Creeper. And I have to use the restroom real quick, so I will be right back, and then we'll go and see what the fight is all about.
It's not over. Come to the skull. Please, help me. I can't hold them off much longer.
And we are back. Alright, let's get this show on the road. You guys have been very patient. Appreciate that. You can't make it all the way over there to that island, so don't worry about it. Let's go, my group, my party. We've got shenanigans at work here. The mighty Orpheus. She says, I don't care about your Baldur or your brain. He's like, I'm gonna try that again, only to get kicked in the ribs. Like, this lady is kicking butt. Good old Misty Step there.
Before you do anything, I am your ally.
Hello.
We are in danger. The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost.
And if you do decide against the Emperor here, the game ends. So don't do that.
I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
This is the battle you were fighting?
The Honor Guard. Eliminate them. My forces are weakened by their assault. But with your help, we can turn this around.
Leslie, got anything to say here?
I will subdue their master.
I'm not going to bother with detecting his thoughts. I will do it.
Together, we can turn the tide.
Because you can ask him to prove himself, and he will. So it's like you can worry about that on your own time. Just, wow. You're gonna do me like this, game? That is... You hosed me. That is unacceptable.
Let's go.
Because everyone is so far away. That is total crap. You fast traveled only my most... I mean, at least I got good rolls for like the turn order and sequence and all that good stuff. But the fact I'm not getting like an actual turn to start one of the most important fights, that's moderately upsetting. Gale, you can jump all the way over here. Go, my guy. Wah! Good jump, my wizard. And then for Gale, yeah, like as far as he can go is just not. It's just not enough.
Please, Mistra. The dance macabre. No choice but to keep going.
This is the lady that's going to be our biggest issue, but we still have these individuals. Like even if I was to manage to hit them, not really much to do there. She's going to be our biggest problem. Ah, just kidding. It's right here. The Prelate. Orphic Favor. Wow, that is straight cheeks. If I can at least slow her down some, that's a start. Get me out of the line of fire. You can't do anything. Yeah. If I can limit her attacks, that's beautiful. There you go, now she's free. They're just gonna go after the brains, which is bad, because that's our numbers advantage. This one's gonna, yeah, the other kind of monk. At least we're out of the direct line, though, so. Nope. We got a stun there. That's something. And jumps right into the line of saying, hello. Oh! Not just staring right on his butt. Well played. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. You're stunned, so that's nice. Trying to push her would probably be in my best interest, as I can get some cheap, easy damage if it works. Yeah, boom, beautiful. Now I need to get away from him, as that's going to be an issue. Starion lost all of his good moves. Start with the luck of the firearms. A whole lot of nothing. There's a 13. That did more than everything else did. From behind. Or not. Went for the daze. She said no thanks. And I'm just trying to even the numbers, basically. You're telling me, Gale. That's 10 to 25 or 8 to 20. 20 is the best, so let's make it a 3. I want you down. There we go. We'll sneak Gale up a bit. We're not going to do anything crazy. Yeah. Yeah, we're losing all of our allies, but we put some decent damage on her. The stun was helpful, big time. This could hurt. Oh yeah, we're back. Back from Japan, and back into the throes of battle. Indomitable. Yep, Gale, I put you too close. That's on me. So, my bad guy. The Emperor's trying to take damage for no reason. No, and we have a new ally. Fantastic. That normally fails on all my other roads. She's a problem. She's the main problem. That's where I have been. I have been in Japan, because trust me, if I could be here with you guys, I would be here with you guys constantly. That's the play. I was overseas, taking in the sights, the sounds, the food, all of it. And it was a lovely, lovely time. There's a crit. I love that. For me, run a piercing shot. Oh, gaping wounds. I love that. I can't run in there and bite because I took that step, but that's fine. Yeah. Talk about food for a minute, bro. Because we had as much sushi as we could have. We had ramen. We had all different kinds of just different soups. All the different kinds of traditional stuff. Some of their breakfast items are just amazing. It was just a blast. I cannot say enough good things about that country and the people and everything else. Oh, we had some Wagyu, and it was chef's kiss. It was exactly what you wanted it to be. It was all that and more. I had an absolute fantastic time. Shopped till we dropped, almost literally. Pokemon cards. Yeah, we went there too as well, just to try out what they had to offer as well as far as the McDonald's. Had that probably more often than I should have, truth be told. Because there was one pretty dang close to where our hotel was situated. So we went and did that, had a pretty good time. I do love how efficient all their stuff is. Did make it to any 7-Elevens though, so that's kind of bad. It was a good time. I took some photos, took some videos of stuff in Japan, so some of that will make it to the channel, some of it will be more for private stuff, but it was a great time overall. Happy to be back doing Baldur's Gate, though. Very happy to be back. So let's not die, shall we? I would think would be best. I want to make sure we succeed as best we can here. I unloaded probably one too much on that individual, but that's fine. Yeah, that one's down, and now we just have the Prelate. She's going to be our huge issue from here. Gale needs some help. So, take one of the potions I found for myself. Anything here? She's got a whole lot of nothing. And now it's time for the Prelate to go after the Emperor still. Nope, she wants Astarion. Charm will not work. Because I just kind of guessed it. It just made sense. Nope. And Astarion. Oh, no longer dominated. That's upsetting. Ow. Ooh, nice hit, Lizelle. We got a stun on her, so that's gonna be huge. But the best thing I could do is to get Astarion up. Boop. Because having her stunned is what's best. Stunned and dazed. That's fantastic. We'll get out of here, as I don't want to be too close. Quick little heal up here as well. Make sure everyone gets all their heals. Get a star and out of dodge. Lysel's gonna be stuck in this battle. Not bad. He almost lost it last night to Cazador. Oof. Yeah, Cazador... I'm lucky I'm not gonna have to really deal with him, because even when I turn off the feature for nudity at all, in any way, shape, manner, form, what have you, it always shows that one scene with everybody. Oh wow, 7 HP, huh? As nude. So as far as streaming that's 1000% a no-go. Especially now that we're potentially looking at being, you know, able to be monetized, so let's not push that there. Oh. Yep, keep the stun up, thank you. You are really making this easy on me. The Emperor is surprisingly a useful ally. I like that. Good stuff, Astarion. She's in a terrible way. So let's pile on, shall we? Flame strike. It's a sword right there. What sword is that? Anyway, flame strike. It only did 18. But then we also have the concentrated blast. There's 7. Because the Hunger of Hadar is not useful anymore. Jump in, get up close and personal. There we go, everybody. Huge dubs all the way around. What happened with Cazador? What did he pull shenanigan-wise? I've seen a couple cheeses as far as strats for him, but nothing crazy.
Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer, yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned geich. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely deserves answers. Let's go ahead again. Ask again, who are you? And I'm going to need a name this time.
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure.
3 of your team members at once? Oh, that's heinous.
For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed.
Dara took a step and he just reacted. Uploaded if there's sound. I don't think the videos play in chat, but I'm not entirely sure otherwise, though. I haven't actually looked at the subclass 2 as well. It's on my to-do list. I want to focus on getting this run done first. Especially Shadowheart's questline.
I was happy for a while.
Can't believe this guy had a girlfriend.
True nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave, he continued to call me Emperor. The name was intended as a slight. To remind me of
What is the new subclass for Warlock and Wizard?
But I have grown
The Warlock to look.
It encapsulates well who I've become.
So are you going to tell me what this battle was about?
We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself.
Hexblade, Warlock, Blade Singing Wizard. Oh yeah, for those who want to make a tanky wizard, their time has come. But the Hexblade Warlock, that's gonna slap. For so many people, they're gonna finally do their first honor mode run with it, and, you know, more power to them. Should be much easier than the standard classes.
That enabled his mother, Gith, to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus' mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of your people. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard.
Toll of the Dead looked very clean. Very curious about that.
Could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them.
Thank you, thank you.
Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Thank goodness the last time I see their honor guard for a moment. And then the real question, was it you or Orpheus that Queen Vlaakith wanted us to kill when she ordered us inside this prison?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some of your people still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Vlaakith was safe as long as you believed him dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed. As you can very well see, he was in prison. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take.
Why didn't she just take it from the jump is the main question. Like, that would have been the move.
Find out what she's done. There will be civil war. Your queen will be finished.
Interesting indeed. Were you imprisoned here too?
No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prison. I was one of many, but the first to find it.
Beat Shadowheart by a minute.
The other chosen learned of its existence. I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside and found Orpheus.
It's impressive to shapeshift his way into the prism.
Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them.
A prisoner made free.
Was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
Interesting indeed. Could we end Orpheus and seize his power?
There may come a time when that is necessary. But there is no guarantee that his power would survive his passing. The risk is too great. The moment his protection is gone, you would become enthralled to the Elder Brain, just as I would. We may look different, but to the Elder Brain we are already the same. Fools in its design.
We are alike in other ways too.
I'm glad you think so. I agree. But there is one thing that you have that I do not. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. Yours continues to limit you. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change.
Why do you say that?
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elden Ring if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty.
Well, he does not lack for confidence. If this is what beauty is, yes. If you can evolve me, why can't you stop ceramorphosis altogether?
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two,
thanks for that.
why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
What would that entail?
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
Yeah, do it. I like to evolve.
Whatever this geek offers is no gift to you.
You continue to surprise me. Your mind is truly something special.
Which is not a compliment.
Hold out your hand.
Do as it says. A little power up.
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Eat it. Open your mind to it. Let's try detecting its thoughts without using the Dark One's own luck. Oh, we rolled very well.
The tadpole screams for growth with painful intensity. It has been starved of life, of purpose. It welcomes your probing like a void waiting to be filled. If you let it, it will evolve you, just as the Emperor said.
Can you imagine being like Shadowheart or Minthara at camp, like not seeing this happen? Open your mind to the tadpole.
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens. Its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast.
Yeah, now I'm extra ugly.
It courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different.
Oof,
Your body has
not a good
never
look
felt
anymore.
more connected. Your mind present in every flex of
I
your
look more
joint or muscle.
fish-like than Gith anymore.
Exquisite. When your allies see what you can do,
Right, it's the Pokemon noise. Shibashaw is evolving into what?
themselves,
Bum, 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 bum.
we need to resume our journey. You heard the chosen. The brain has
I love how
been
like the Emperor was like really keen on the me turning. He's like, ho ho ho, look at you.
and bring it under our control.
It's like easy, Tiger. Put that down. And always be sure to loot, as always. Here, the wearer deals additional damage equal to their Wisdom modifier with their unarmed strikes. I do not have any. I have one monk, so that'll be one thing I should say. I always forget about the hireling version of monk. Loot the intellect of ours for the brains. We are brain harvesters. Astarion was once again brought very low. But luckily the Emperor was very clutch this time, to be honest. We're able to be good. I'm still running around as Lizelle, but real me is... Let's take a look.
Where am I?
43 experience points away. Ooh, I look like young Withers. Which is not an insult to him, per se, but, it's not good. Running the light so you guys can see. I am literally Young Withers. That's something. Make a TV show called Young Withers. I wonder what to even talk about. Just be vague nothingnesses all the way through. As this is just like general practice. What weapon was over here? It was a long sword, that's what it was. Just making sure I saw that correctly. Over here. Superior healing, thank you. Because I have like no healing potions. The first thing I do when I get to the city will be to do a mass sell-off of inventory to collect some funds, which will then be repurposed for armor and potions and some new gear. Because it's about time we get some significant upgrades for our squad. Nothing here. It's like I feel like I'm basically going to be the Lakers. I'm retooling and acquiring Luka Doncic right now, going through a big evolve, if you will. And then what we got here? A pouch with 1 potion of healing. Thank you. I'll take that. And then as far as hidden items, transfuse health, force tunnel. How does my Elithid powers look? Ah, I've got my way all the way over here now. Sculpt a magical nexus that hastens creatures within it. The Mind Sanctuary removes and prevents other sources of slowed or hastened conditions affecting creatures within it. As well as Mind Blast. Which, yeah. That's not good. It's not bad. I also have Fly, which is everyone's favorite. Black Hole, prevents, possibly slows them. Psionic Dominance. Within 60 feet, targets you with a spell of a level that is lower than or equal to your proficiency bonus. You can use reaction to nullify it. That's crazy. Lithid Expertise in Persuasion, Deception, and Intimidation. Fracture Psyche. Invade a target's mind, disrupt its defenses, armor class reduced. If a target KOs while its Psyche's fractured, you can use Shatter Psyche on another target. Displacer Beast Shape. That's crazy. Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma scores. That's so awesome. Absorb Intellect. By 1 per turn, and healing your wounds for 5 turns. Marvelous ability within your spell slots, charges, and similar resource costs are removed. Wow. That's wild. So, yeah. Taking that one, and we're going to take this one. Because now I can just Hunger of Hadar everything. Nastarian, unfortunately, will not get the blessing that everyone else did. Free cast is beautiful. Nothing else on this second tier is really good, but like once you get to that third tier, that's crazy. What do we got here? Nothing else is really going to be insane for him, but we might as well push him further into the Elithid route, as that's what's best for him. Because the Shield of Thralls won't really do much either. There we go. So that's been adjusted, done, and handled. We got some free casting out here. I can just talk to you. What's up? Oh.
Feels wonderful, doesn't it? You wear it well.
Berbert, you have a type. But I mean, everyone has preferences, so I guess that part is understandable. And then do we have any chests up here? Oh, that's just a giant rock blocking my view. Nope, I don't see any chests. I can jump to my doom. So let's just head on through. Portal time, baby. Are you sure you want to leave the astral plane? Yes, I am. I do not want to be here any longer. Shadowheart's going to be in for a bit of a change. Hey, you did your hair makeup new? I did this. So, what's good? I got the mysterious artifact, but I can't see if this Gith has anything on her. Nope. She's lootless. But that makes sense. I didn't fight anybody. I just used Misty Step on through, and that was that. And Lysel's mad at me. Hi. My bad. Please don't kill me in my sleep.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Gaith visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
Orpheus, the very same who fought Vlaakith for the Githyanki throne.
Yes. Listen close. The Emperor
Story
spoke
time.
only in half-truths. Let us remember our history together. Long ago, when we rose up against our Gaith slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom our people now call Queen.
Vlaakith 157? Is this like a robot thing? I'm just gonna keep silent, let her talk.
Our current Vlaakith has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshes teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
Very interesting indeed. Then Voss was right. Orpheus is the seed of Vlaakith's demise.
The seed and the sower.
Kind of an all-in-one.
Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Gaith slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
Alright, so very interesting. I still need to talk about that egg, but, Behold, for I am the Slayer. That's gonna be weird. I'm not gonna have that conversation. I won't go out with the egg conversation. I'm just curious.
The egg is gone. A fragile thing. Easily lost, easily broken. But inside it, I glimpsed a speck of my people's future. A future I will fight for, and one I would die for.
I didn't use the egg, though, so that's curious. I wonder if he legitimately hatched and left. Which would be wild, truth be told. Now, I want to talk to Astarion and see if he's interested in the tadpole power upgrade as well, because having him being able to fly would be very beneficial.
So,
Oh,
we owe our lack of tentacles to one of the very creatures that
a
kidnapped
little beat up.
us.
Had a bad day.
At least my lack of tentacles. I'm not sure what's next for you.
Fell down some stairs. I want to discuss the astral touched tadpole.
Don't look at me like that. I know what you're going to say. The answer is no. No.
Unlike you to be so unwilling to receive a new power.
That was before I knew the cost. Before I knew it meant transforming into some grotesque beast.
I can already do that, so it's not a bad thing for me.
Hurt. when I turned into a vampire. My body writhed and warped while I was utterly helpless. The grip of death owned my heart as it beat its last. I don't want to turn into anything else. I can't do that again.
I mean, your logic is sound.
Be taken over.
You're afraid?
I'll happily murder my way to whatever powerful artifacts we can make use of. Point at the back, and I'll stab. Just don't ask me to sacrifice my body. It hasn't been mine for so long.
I mean, yeah, you had 200 years without having it. Ooh, that's a mean dialogue option. Dark Urge would definitely say it, though, so here you go. Your Lithid power is the only reason you can stand up to Khazgor. This will help you defeat him.
I'm really not sure.
Oh, this is so bad. I don't have any wisdom proficiency. You're nothing. Just a frail spawn who'll burn to a crisp soon enough. Sorry, Astarion.
Damn it. Damn you. All right. I'll do it.
Oh, I feel so bad about this. Oh. Oh no. I'm sorry, Astarion.
Life pulses from within. The parasite's thoughts whisper at the edge of your mind. It wants to share itself with you. It wants to be let in.
I'm sorry, my guy.
Don't be afraid. It only wants to help you evolve.
Wow. Open your mind to it.
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens. Its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast.
I've never done this to another member of my party. I didn't know you could do this.
Tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different.
Oof.
Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
Yeah, Astarion's not looking so hot.
Once the others see what you can do, they will consider trying it for themselves.
My party's getting less and less attractive by the day. Oh, Astarion. You poor guy.
What a day.
What else do we have for you? Make his... Yeah, Astarion's not looking hot right now. He's made some moves here. I need him to fly, though. What do we got over here? Ooh, he's got Mind Blast. I don't know why I'm just able to just drop there, but that works. Uh-huh. So that's interesting how things are working out. Free cast. He doesn't have any spells. Mind Sanctuary would be interesting. Astarion's basically just going for it because I've already turned him. So that's the unfortunate thing. And then we're going to try the Displacer Beast. Minthara would be the only other one I would consider turning. Ooh, Astarion, how we looking? Yeah, he basically looks undead. Like, if you're doing a Necromancer run, this could be a vibe. Not a good one, but a vibe.
Oh, quite the rug pull, eh? A mind flayer manipulating us this whole time. Such creatures are not to be trusted as a general rule, though this one does appear to have had a significant hand in our survival up to this point. At best, an ally whose motivations remain shrouded in deceit. We should be wary of what such an alliance may cost us.
And Gale, I'm not going to turn you, because I need you to be able to do what I need you to do. But as this will be likely a good jumping off point, let's take our rest. See what's good for the party. As we are edging our way into Baldur's Gate. Every tiptoe. Bit dangerous. Now things are about to get very intense. I think I have a level up from just being in this area because I need like, what, 40 experience? So the minute I leave camp, there should be a chorus of pings.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. Lady Shah has given me a new mission, and the prism plays no part in it. In fact, it seems like the Mother Superior's concern alone, and she has strayed from the Dark Lady. She will be in for a rude awakening when I finally stand before her again. But I digress. Did you want something?
Nothing. We're good. I talked to everybody else. Let's leave camp. Get that level up. What a wild, wild turn of events. But we finally made it to Act 3, folks. I'm just as shocked as you are that the first run has gone even half this well. So.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves and take their nether stones.
See what we have coming up. Where is the experience drop? Like 2 more steps, maybe? Or are they just going to be like, it's honor mode. You don't get that. Because I would also be like, yep, Leorian, I get it. Oh, I leveled up, Gale leveled up. What about Astarion and all them? Make sure there's nothing in these backpacks I wouldn't want to take advantage of. A couple potions, very good. 3 potions? That's a blessing right there. Anything over here? Thanks, Lizelle. Interesting look at the circus from here. Oh, yep. That was a find and a half. I love that. As well as some balsam. If you hear any background noise, just kind of ignore it. It's just some general construction going on in the area. Should be done rather shortly. Won't be much of anything. Grab this rogue's morsel for more healing potions. And then this child. The one that everyone's so fond of. Oh, but if you just run away and then head into the corner, she usually can't find you. Oh, she found me.
Excuse me, I can't find my mum.
That's your problem. Move on.
But, I don't know where to go.
A tad harsh, don't you think? Our fire will be no cooler just for sharing it with a child in need.
I didn't know you were making the decisions in camp, Gale. Just go find a guard. Actually, no. Stay put. Your mom will find you. I'm sure.
She better. It's getting really sad in here.
That sounds like a personal problem. Normally you're able to avoid her if you just head up to another area where she can't go. And then she'll just leave you alone. You know, you can skip the dialogue altogether and not be a part of it. Which is honestly what I was hoping for, but I guess not. The Dark Urge would definitely not be interested in dealing with children in any manner. Now, Mastarian, I'm gonna send you off to do a little inspection. That kid, my feet hurt. I get it. As there's some loot up in this general area, I would like you to get your fingers on, and you are the best at this sort of activity. A trident, interesting. Now stop sneaking. Make it normal. Act natural. You can see the absolute, they ran into some heavy, forces, and things didn't turn out in their favor. Everyone, whoop. Some healing potions. Ah, there it is, another one. Good to go. Now we get out of here. Don't talk to anybody, because then they'll notice that their stash has been exhumed by us properly. And let's go find one of the side characters that we've been kind of seeing for now. Because I think that should also give us our level up. That was your mama. Boom, roasted. Anyway, that is the brain saying hello. All the rogues morsel out here because they know people are basically out of health potions like me. And myself and Astarion are both in a bad position. We're in a bad way. Anything good here? Up here? Nope. Nothing worth taking a look at. But our friend should be here if I did everything properly. We have a potion of speak with animals, probably right here. Yes, the green one. Hello?
New city, same ox. Why does it haunt our every step?
Gale, why are you so bad at this ox? It didn't hurt you. Hello.
My! The fates move in strange and scrumptious ways. I am delighted to see you again. After our little interlude at last light, I was worried you'd gone quite mad.
Worried you'd gone quite mad. Well, that's the thing about madness, isn't it? It takes worse than a bit of gore to turn my gullet.
And mine. And mine. Though, one thing I find quite distasteful is being kept outside our intended city. I'd quite like to get inside, but it's difficult to shuffle your way to the top of the queue when you're, well, as big as an ox. But what if I was smaller, more discreet? Maybe then a kind soul might bring me through. Right in their little pocket.
I suppose so. What form will you take?
Ooh. This day has ended so much better than it started. Now, you don't worry about me. I'll be a good, quiet little apple you can tuck into the corner of your pack. Just until we are inside the city walls. Hail, Cyric. I can't wait to get inside.
Alright. Thank you for that. Nobody else leveled up.
That might be worth it.
That's interesting. They must be quite close, but just not... It's not going through properly. Ooh, some food for sure. But we're definitely at that portion of the game where the food supplies will start to run out. Drop disarm kit, and if you are like Wolfheart FPS, there's a shovel here in the corner for Wolfheart the Shovelless, as his friends call him. Very famous YouTuber, really cool guy. From all what everything seems to be. And then, how close are we, Astarion? I would love to get your level 10 knocked out of the way. 478. And 8. Dang.
Despite everything.
Interesting. Because I definitely need Shadowheart for the conversation over here. is the unique dialogue pertaining to that.
You laid with a goddess. You must have some sordid tales to tell.
I'm curious about that.
Sordid? I lay with the mother of magic herself. What we had was transcendent, euphoric, incandescent. Not sordid.
You actually made sleeping with a goddess sound boring. Incredible.
Yeah, gotta find a way. You know, talk to puppy. Biscotti.
Oh, gods! Are they gonna see it? What happens if they don't see it?
Who's a good dog?
Yes! Oh, goodness, yes! I am a good dog! Fantastic stuff! Oh, yes, you're lovely. You can come back.
We may be the Dark Urge, but we definitely are Team Animal. Just so everyone's clear. Now, of course, there's a beautiful chest there. Wonder how many people you'd have to remove in order to get it. But we have some interactions I would like to have happen first. For anything else. Also, this guy is faking being injured. He just wants friends, so we'll just leave him to it. That guy is showering in his undies, and we'll leave him to it. This guy is someone else entirely. Let's see what they're up to.
Hail, friend. Fine day, isn't it? Forgive me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Your journey here was a hard one, no doubt. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate?
Mm-hmm. I think I've been here, although I don't remember it as much.
Is that so? Enigmatic soul, aren't you? A word of advice, then. You might not get as warm a welcome as in days gone by. Used to be you'd arrive knowing you'd a full belly and a warm bed waiting for you. Not anymore.
Oof, my party.
Barely enough to go round. Add the refuge on top and well, folk aren't feeling too generous.
I'm not surprised. Tensions seem high around here.
Tensions? That's putting it mildly. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping everyone else. Locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, all right. Some Baldurians are kicking up a fuss round the front of the barn as we speak. If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach him a lesson he'd never forget.
Not really good talk for a guard, is it? You're supposed to keep the peace, not stoke the fire.
What peace? If no one steps in, there'll be bodies piled high in the streets before long. People here have gone soft, living behind the city walls, forgotten what it's like to live one day from destruction. I say we march round there and slit a few bellies, remind them how much worse things could be. What do you say?
And then I know who this is, but I'm just not going to risk the dialogue going awry. You're a monster. I'm reporting you to your commanding officer.
Tell them I'll cut out their eyes and make them watch.
And the moment of truth. Play your magic trick. Ta-da! Our sister. Hey, how are you?
Look at it. Come crawling home, hands stained with the Bone Lord's salt. And you carry his stone. Have you lost your nerve, my blood-starved sibling? Oh, did I mangle your skull too terribly? I could end it now, but I'll be patient. Father will see us together again. He will see you bleed.
No one likes you. Go away.
So Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
A while would be the nice way of putting it. Thanks for the inspiration, though. We need to go run. There is one fight, I think, that's brief that could get... I know Lysel will be easy to level up. I need to get... Astarion as well, who seems to be quite a bit behind.
Shut it. Scavenge whatever you can from this mess.
Ah, poor chicken. He got all sorted out. See where the other one up there. Also, I don't know where I pulled that egg from, so that's kind of curious. Another shovel.
Wood from the cart too. That'll be good for a fire, if nothing else.
Find us bloody keepers, I say.
Half-eaten apples for those dying of need of loot.
They just had the sense to move quicker than us.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's one way of putting things. Got an interesting group there.
That might be worth a look.
That's the Gur, so I'm going to try and avoid them if we can for the moment. Take that. Those two are going back to camp. What do we got? I believe what I should go is to the windmill. Because I think that's the best route for us. If that doesn't work, then we'll go ahead and take out the Gur, because they are on the to-get list. Let's run all the way through here.
That's curious.
Hello. A wooden chest. A scroll of seeming. Very good. Very good. Another brain quake. Astarion, if you do the honors. Someone's having a terrible time in here. So what we will do is sneak and head on in and find out what the screams are about. Still not Astarion. So without further ado, Astarion, since I'm doing this for you, we don't need that. Was that a 1? Okay, it was a 17. I was like, how in the world did I get a 1? Uh-huh. Ranged attack. And then I'm just curious. Let's use Mind Blast. I've never used it before. Oh, I can only use it once? Then maybe not. Let's not do that. Just based upon the space. Interesting. So basically based upon the spacing will be the... Well, that was embarrassing. Shot the wall for no reason. That's nice of Astarion to leave Lysel with the finish. And Astarion still didn't level up.
Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
Ring of Truthfulness and advantage on insight checks. Astarion, you're gonna hold on to that. So I guess that means the Gur are next on the list, and we will probably finish with them. I think that's all the energy I have for today, based upon, you know, coming back and the time change has done to me. So I will not try and push things and end up making everything very boring for everybody. Anything in these barrels that's even worth looting, though, and then we'll be out of here. Everything's rotting or useless. So out we go. I run out of it. Let's go say hello to the Gur. As they are going to meet some unkind friends here in a moment. And I should probably take the level up right now on these party members, and then Astarion will be the last one, obviously. Fiendish Resilience. Choose a damage type and become resistant to it. You can pick a new damage type each short rest. You have one type of resistance at a time. Very good. We'll add Poison Spray just because. A new spell to learn. But likely. Nothing's really great. We'll just add Counterspell. I don't really need it though. My list of spells is pretty good. Level 10 for Lae'zel. Improved combat superiority. Size of your superior dice increases to a 1d10, which is fantastic. We will add Rally and Trip Attack onto our list of superiority dice. Gale Empowered Evocation. Add your intelligence modifier to damage rolls with any evocation spell. Very good, very good. We'll add Shocking Grasp, even though it's not going to be used. What we need next from Gale is I'm going to add the Ice Storm, and we'll add Animate Dead as well into Gale's repertoire. And now we have the major one for Conjure Elemental. Cloud Kill is pretty good as well as Ivar's Black Tentacles, as that's fantastic stuff there. Good job, Gale. But also, if you let that Mind Flayer live, this couple that is out here just hanging out will be attacked. And then you can just take from their items. But as I'm not trying to get the city guard on my tail, I'm not going to bother with it. Arrow of Acid. Very good. Look at them having a little date. The world is ending and they took time for each other. The romance. Now, Astarion, let's go meet some of your not so keen friends. Drop that save, even though it's not going to matter because it's honor mode. One save for all.
We will have to act for all our sakes. They need to be wiped out, exterminated. Nothing.
Careful, I bite.
Rather than dealing with the dialogue going awry. Ta-da! Ah, everyone seems to be stuck.
Lug my guts through this hell.
The game is frozen. Why are we frozen?
And these things are staying.
Sort of fight.
There we go. I was like, why are we... Everyone else is not involved. I can change that real quick. Here you go. Now it's proper. You don't have a legendary action. Fantastic. You have some amazing moves, though, so that's a problem. This is Lae'zel, Astarion. Everyone's got a lot of HP, so this will be interesting to see. Drop the leader first. That's a good start. Ambusher ranged. Which used up my Mind Blast, but hey, such is the way of things. Good work, Astarion.
They're dying for me. All of them.
And then as things have gone good, Well, I can always do this as well. Bring on a flame strike, because it doesn't break concentration. Drop a couple of them at once. Get the mass damage off. Good damage, really good damage.
Into the bloody fray.
And then back it up.
Victory awaits.
Izel. Go ahead and... Nice work. Well, it was. But it seems like things have taken a turn. Another one here. Because I really want her to be down and out. There's Astarion. He leveled up. Get the right weapon out. Stand by near the front. Gale, get way in the back. And what I need you to do is a level 5 wall of fire. All the way across here. They get out, they burn. That's simple. So Hunger of Hadar, come say hello to the fire. Oh wow, he saved it. Counterspell. Sonic Backlash and Sonic Backlash. You just take damage and nothing else happens. No Hunter's Mark, thanks. Man, everyone's just saving on that. Good dodge, Gale. Ensnared, and now Wallfire's done. Now we are really in a bad spot. At least the fighters seem to be struggling. Oh wow, she's a healer, I didn't know that. There we go. Good stuff, good stuff. Starion's got some space to make a move here. He's got a complete line directly across though, so let's move here. That's beautiful. Line them up. And we got some significant damage off. And then heal. And cause them to have a really bad time.
Nothing will stand in my way.
From here... everything seems to be good. Mind Blast as well, but we need a better position. That'll do. They are just taking damage by the boatload. Eldritch Blast. Go back in. And then as you're stunned and stuck in a Hunger of Hadar, have fun with that. Lysel is just missing like crazy. He's trying to free Gale, but it doesn't seem to be. There we go. So what's next? Wall of Fire directly through the center. That'll do it. And then we're gonna get Gale way out of dodge. With the wall of fire still up. Somehow. Dang. Wall of fire stayed going. Good job, Gale. I thought Lysel had an easy hit on the individual. Yep. All but one of them. You are the last man remaining. Well done, everybody. Didn't have to do anything too crazy as well. Mind Blast is very powerful. And then they have some of these armors. We'll finish looting these guys. Because they have provided some nice loot I can sell. Not too bad of a battle, I would say. And I'll be sure to level up Astarion, don't worry. I didn't forget about it. Between Hunger of Hadar, them being stunned, and a Wall of Fire, I think they were pretty much in a really bad position, just from rip. And the Undead Bane, weapon deals an additional 1/6 slashing damage against fiends and undead. Pretty helpful against Cazador and his ilk, but overall, as we're not going to be able to really go through that, a bit unfortunate. Because I really want to help Astarion, as he's been team MVP all the way throughout. But the fact that no matter which filter you have the nudity set onto, whether it's to make sure that it doesn't play or that it in fact does, Cazador's area always seems to be an area where it doesn't seem to work all that well, so I won't be able to stream it. Another stuffed bear.
What's in here?
Thanks for all the loot, everybody. Heavy crossbow, arrow of salving, elixir of necrotic existence. And then, of course, arrows of fire for those of you who are into the greatest art form that Baldur's Gate has ever seen. That seems to be the motive. Just keep on surviving. Plus a smoke powder arrow. Hello, that's beautiful. Burlap sack. What do we got? Because they have a pretty good supply of food as well. So thanks for the pork shoulder, pork loin, sausage. Anything in there? No, that was the fruit. Red apples to camp. This looks full of apples. Very good. Crate of vegetables, sunmelon, send it to camp. Pretty decent haul, I have to say. Send those all out of here. Now we're no longer encumbered. We've handled the gur. Everything has gone well. I still need to go back to camp and ensure everything is good with Shadowheart for her quest line, because I can't skip past this individual. So either we do a ranger for 2 passives, which no, they're pretty much garbage. We're gonna get rogue, so we get the uncanny dodge, so that can help Astarion out even further. For now, this will be all. We'll be back with the next coming days to continue our honor mode run, where we will be pushing our way forward with Shadowheart's storyline and ensuring we get that golden die before the patch comes and probably corrupts all the save file. I've been Brett for Geek Variants. Be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new and you made it all the way to this portion of the video. And as always, we got tons more content, whether it be Marvel, DC, Lord of the Rings, anime, gaming, Star Wars, and more. So we look forward to seeing you in those episodes.